immerse yourself into the world of Creepy Man. He's waiting for you.
No one stops at the abandoned restaurant on NH24 anymore, closed for years. But truck drivers say that after 12:30 a.m., something changes. The parking lights turn on, the chairs rearrange themselves, and sometimes a woman appears behind the counter. She doesn't move, she just waits. That's why every driver knows the rule. If the restaurant lights up after midnight, don't stop. Because last year, 3 truck drivers disappeared on NH24. No crash, no bodies. The only thing they had in common? All 3 stopped here at exactly 12:30 a.m. Ethan had heard the stories. A roadside restaurant, haunted. He laughed them off until one night he saw it himself. After hours of driving through an empty highway, a warm glow appeared ahead. A restaurant. Lights on, doors open. His truck slowed down on its own, and then his dashboard clock changed by itself. 12:30 a.m. The moment he stopped, the kitchen lights flickered brighter, like someone had been waiting for him. The smell hit him instantly. Old oil, rust, and something rotten. Through the glass, Ethan saw her, standing behind the counter, still, waiting. Inside, the chairs were perfectly aligned. Too perfect. Then he heard a voice.
"Food is ready."
The sound didn't come from outside. It came from inside his truck. Ethan turned. The back seat was no longer empty. Panicking, Ethan ran toward the restaurant, a mistake he would regret forever. He knocked on the glass. The woman appeared, mid-30s, neat uniform, a dark stain slowly spreading across her apron. Her eyes never met his. He stepped inside. The chairs were no longer empty. Men, women, truck drivers, all sitting silently. The woman walked toward him. Up close, Ethan saw the truth. Her skin was burned. Her smile was cracked.
"One last order,"
she whispered. The lights began to flicker. Slowly, every person at the table turned their head toward him, all at once, and spoke together.
"Sit."
Ethan ran. As his truck engine started, the restaurant lights shut off, one by one. Inside, the people began disappearing. Then the woman. Last of all, the light behind the counter, like something watching him leave. The police didn't laugh when Ethan told them everything. They'd heard it before. 14 drivers, same time, same words. Years ago, the restaurant ran illegally through the night. Truck drivers ate, slept, rested. One night, a drunk driver crashed into the kitchen. Fire spread. Everyone escaped, except the waitress. She died waiting to serve the last order. The restaurant was never officially closed, and now, neither was she. Ethan was never the same again. Every night at 12:30 a.m., he sets up plates in his house, arranges chairs, turns on the kitchen light, and whispers to an empty room, "Food is ready." The restaurant was demolished months later. Nothing remains. But drivers still report something strange. At exactly 12:30 a.m., their trucks slow down by themselves. Radios turn on, dashboard lights flicker, and a woman's voice speaks from inside the vehicle.
"Food is ready."
People think the restaurant was haunted. They're wrong. It was training someone. Because now, it doesn't need a building anymore. If this story made your skin crawl, don't ignore that feeling, because there are more cursed places, more forgotten spirits, and more stories that refuse to stay buried. Subscribe to the channel before the next knock comes for you. Turn on the bell icon so you'll know when the next nightmare begins. And remember, some stories don't end when the video does. They wait.